Why does Tesla receive $1 billion in government funding? Hello and welcome back to TechSphere, guys. Today, we are going to talk about why Tesla received $1 billion in government funding. Stay with us till the end of the video to find out the reason behind all of this. The German government is finalizing a subsidy package that would give Tesla, or TSLA, over $1 billion in government funding for its new battery factory at Gigafactory Berlin. After announcing plans to create an outsized electric factory in Berlin, Tesla confirmed that the project also will include an outsized battery cell factory. It would likely become Tesla's first in-house volume production of battery cells. Around the same time that Tesla made the announcement, the German government announced plans to take a position of billions of dollars in encouraging local battery cell production to support local electric vehicle manufacturing. Last year, we learned that Tesla applied for that government support. Now, Germany's Tagesspiegel newspaper reports that Tesla might be the most important beneficiary of the new program and secure the maximum amount of 1.14 billion euros or 1.35 billion USD. According to the report, they came up to a quantity thanks to the amount of jobs that Tesla plans to make at the factory, which could add up to 2,000. Tagesspiegel reported, translated from German, in Tesla's new battery factory in Germany, by which the Gigafactory for electric cars in Rüttenscheid near Berlin is being expanded. Specifically, more jobs are to be created than previously known. The Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy, or BMWI, headed by Peter Altmaier, CDU, considers, because it explained to Tagesspiegel's request, which product and production success variety of 2,000 or more jobs within the battery area of the plant in Rüttenscheid is realistic. This is apparently significantly quiet in the other applications. It's also not clear what production Tesla plans to send specifically on the new battery factory, but the automaker has previously indicated plans to spend the maximum amount of $5 billion on Gigafactory Berlin and use over 10,000 at the factory. The factory would become Tesla's new production hub in Europe and provide EVs for local European demand. The government is predicted to form a choice on Tesla's application by the top of the year. Tesla has recently indicated plans to start out production of the Model Y at Gigafactory Berlin in October. Berlin Reuters, U.S. electric vehicle maker Tesla stands to receive a minimum of 1 billion euros or $1.2 billion publicly funding from Germany for fixing a battery cell factory near Berlin, Business Insider reported on Monday. The European Union last week approved an idea that has given state aid to Tesla and BMW to support the assembly of electric vehicle batteries and help to block cut imports from industry leader China. The EU's approval of the 2.9 billion euro European Battery Innovation Project, which incorporates quite 40 companies, follows the launch in 2017 of the ECU Battery Alliance to support the industry during the shift far away from fossil fuels. Business Insider quoted German government sources as saying Tesla would get subsidies of quite 1 billion euros from the federal and therefore the regional state of Brandenburg, where the Tesla factory is being built. Spokeswoman for Germany's economy ministry said it had been not yet clear that production of federal support Tesla would receive. The ministry said last week that Berlin had made nearly 1 billion euros available for the initial battery cell alliance and planned to support the second project with another 1.6 billion euros. A spokeswoman for the economy ministry within the state of Brandenburg declined to comment. Tesla wasn't immediately available for comment. The federal government is predicting to shoulder the lion's share of the subsidies, with Brandenburg likely to contribute but 10%. The ultimate decision on the precise subsidies for Tesla will probably take several more weeks. Tesla Motors announced that it paid off the whole loan awarded to the corporation by the Department of Energy in 2010, in addition to payments made in 2012 and Q1 of 2013. Today's wire of just about $500 million, or $451.8 million, repays the complete loan facility with interest. Following this payment, Tesla is going to be the sole American auto company to fully repay the government. For the primary 7 years since its founding in 2003, Tesla was founded entirely with private funds, led by Elon Musk. Tesla brought its Roadster sports car to plug with a 30% margin of profit, designed electric powertrains for Daimler Mercedes, and had done preliminary designs of the Model S all before receiving a government loan. In 2010, Tesla was awarded a milestone-based loan requiring matching private capital obtained via public offering by the DOE as part of the Advanced Technology Vehicle Manufacturing Program. This program was signed into law by President Bush in 2008, then awarded under the Obama administration within the years that followed. This program is usually confused with the financial bailouts provided to the then-bankrupt GM and Chrysler, who weren't eligible for the ATVM program, because a requirement of that program was good financial health. The loan payment was made today employing a portion of the approximately $1 billion in funds raised in last week's concurrent offerings of common shares and convertible senior notes. Elon Musk, Tesla's chief military officer and co-founder, produced $100 million of common equity, the smallest amount secure portion of the offering. I would really like to thank the Department of Energy and therefore the members of Congress and their staffs that worked hard to make the ATVM program, and particularly the American taxpayer from whom these funds originate, said Elon Musk. I hope we made you proud. Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund signed an agreement to take a position of quite $1 billion in aspiring electric car market Lucid Motors Inc., months after building a stake in Elon Musk-led Tesla Inc. The deal clinches crucial funding needed for Lucid to start out making its first model, the Air sedan, in 2020. The Silicon Valley-based startup is years not on time in building a plant in Arizona and starting production of the car that is said will start at $60,000. Saudi Arabia, the world's biggest oil exporter, has been diversifying its economy after the collapse in crude prices. As part of the plan, the Dominion plans to show its public investment fund into the world's biggest sovereign fund, controlling quite $2 trillion by 2030, and to hedge against fluctuations in oil prices. By investing within the rapidly expanding electric vehicle market, PIF is gaining exposure to long-term growth opportunities, supporting innovation and technological development, and driving revenue and sectoral diversification for the Dominion of Saudi Arabia, the PIF said during a statement. The PIF's investment in Lucid adds to the uncertainty surrounding Tesla, whose chief military officer Musk tweeted on August 7th that he had secured funding to require the corporate private. Musk clarified 6 days later that while the Saudi Wealth Fund had expressed interest in helping take Tesla private, it still needed to conduct due diligence on the potential deal. On August 24th, he announced that the carmaker would stay public. Musk, 47, stirred unease among Saudi officials about the publicity surrounding their potential role. People conversant in the matter told Bloomberg News last month. The Saudis were unhappy about Musk declining his talks with the PIF in his August 13th blog post, the People said. On top of that, there have been concerns about potentially fallout from his tweets drawing shareholders' lawsuits and an investigation by the Securities and Exchange Commission, the People said. While the Saudis were hospitable, making a big investment within the efforts as how to assist the Dominion hedge against oil and attract technology expertise to the region, the fund mainly was curious about a minority stake to limit its exposure to one deal and save resources for other projects, the People said. The Saudi fund had built up a stake of about 5% in Tesla. Tesla shares initially extended declines on news of the PIF's investment, but traded up 0.7% to $297.19 as of 12:05 p.m. Monday in New York. The stock is down 4.6% this year. Lucid has said the Air will boast the maximum amount as 400 horsepower and 240 miles of range on a charge, with a higher-end version of the sedan costing quite $100,000. When the corporation announced in November 2016 that it might build a plant in Casa Grande, Arizona, it said it planned to break ground and begin hiring within the half of 2017 and start production this year. Within 6 months, it had been clear that the timeline had slipped. Rawlson said in April 2017 that Lucid wanted to secure a fourth round of funding, referred to as a Series D financing round, before breaking ground on the Arizona factory. Last year, PIF announced plans to take the maximum amount of $45 billion during a technology fund trip by Japan's SoftBank Group Corp, put $20 billion into a U.S. infrastructure fund managed by Blackstone Group LP, and built a $500 billion city called Neom on the Red Sea. It finalized an $11 billion loan in the week. Microsoft Corp agreed to take $1 billion position during a partnership with research group OpenAI, gaining a prominent cloud computing customer from the synthetic intelligence field. OpenAI, co-founded by Elon Musk and other wealthy Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, will use Microsoft's Azure cloud services to coach and run the group's AI software. The two also will jointly develop supercomputing technology, and Microsoft is going to be OpenAI's preferred partner to commercialize its creation, the business said during a statement on Monday. OpenAI started in 2015 with much fanfare. Industry luminaries including Musk and Peter Thiel committed a minimum of $1 billion to the nonprofit to create AI that would match or improve on the technology being developed by tech giants like Google, Facebook Inc., and Microsoft. However, Musk said he left OpenAI's board last year over disagreements about a number of the group's plans. More recently, OpenAI started a for-profit arm to assist it raise extra money. So what is your take on this matter? Tell us in the comments. If you want to see our upcoming videos, ring the bell icon and don't forget to like our videos as well. That's all from my side. Thanks for watching.